Hello, everybody. Okay, we are back to week 26. As you guys know, last week, for some odd reason, the audio did not transfer, so I'm going to give a real quick rundown of what happened last week. And then I have a question to answer and what happened this week at the doctor's, because you guys know I go to the doctor quite frequently. Um, so, at the last specialist appointment, we discussed afterbirth care, which is 6 weeks of enoxaparin being injected, and that's the total of what I'm doing with it. Still, that doctor's only concern is diabetes. And you think I've got killer gene, I've got MTHR mutated gene, and I've got some other mutated genes that cause a lot more problems than diabetes. And I know diabetes is hard. I had diabetes with my first two. This one, no signs of diabetes. Even though I'm overweight and in my 40s, there's no signs of diabetes at all. So, and I've already taken one glucose test. I took an early glucose test. Blood sugar was fine. Took another glucose test today. I will update that as soon as I get the results in, because it's not in yet. So I'm watching for it to come in. But if it does, it doesn't really matter that much. I already eat like a diabetic, so it's not gonna do too much to me. Okay, so second doctor's appointment, which was with my regular doctor, we discussed how my vertigo, nausea, and everything's going, which if I don't take my pills, I do pay for it. The vertigo and nausea sit right in if I am off time on taking this medication. It comes right back, full force. So it's just like I'm back in the first trimester with nausea and vertigo. And I'm almost in my third trimester. So yeah, so that is a problem. It's fine. Did my glucose test this morning. That stuff always makes me nauseous because I don't eat that much sugar. And I don't drink sugary drinks. I don't drink sweet teas. I don't drink sweetened coffees. I don't drink sodas. There's a lot of things that I don't do normally that nasty orange drink, which I know better than to get the plain. The plain is like drinking corn syrup. So I don't ever get that. I just get one of the flavors, and I don't like any of the flavors, but it's better than drinking something that's sickly sweet that just tastes like syrup. So we did that, which is my final glucose test, hopefully, unless I don't pass, and then I'll have to go back and do another one, which will take my glucose screening hourly for like 3 to 4 hours. Not a problem. So we did that. We did find out that starting in June, we will switch from the enoxaparin to heparin, because I normally have babies about 35 and 36 weeks. Heparin is much easier to stop bleeding than enoxaparin. So I will switch from my enoxaparin over to heparin. When we switch over to the heparin, it will be twice a day, because the farther we go along, the more likely I am to throw myself a deadly clot. It can be a clot in my lungs, a clot in my brain, or a clot in my heart. But that is what we are taking care of right now, and that is why we will not be going to 40 weeks. It has nothing to do with my age or doing IVF. Normally, IVF babies come early anyway, but mine has nothing to do with that. Mine has to do with the mutated genes and everything like that. But besides that, I am doing very well. I put on 1 pound, so that's a total of 2 pounds, and I'm almost in my third trimester. And yes, I know that is not normal for most people, but that is normal for me. I will lose weight the majority of the pregnancy and only put on maybe 10 to 15 pounds. And that's total during the whole pregnancy. I'll lose if I'm really overweight. I think I lost 30 with my oldest daughter. I've lost about 50 with this one. And I've only put on 2 pounds. My doctor is not mad because I am overweight, even though I don't look as big as what I am still considered overweight. And I'm very active in everything, so who knows? And I eat healthy. But Bean is doing good. Bean is growing. She is measuring perfectly every time we go. She is in the 23rd percentile of size, so she is going to be a small bean. So I don't know if we need to start teasing her and calling her small bean. But so currently she is in the 23rd percentile, while my other two kids were in the 95 percentile. My other two kids were big. Oh, sorry. And to answer the question from Amy Briggs. Okay, Amy, there's been a lot of really embarrassing things. There is a lot of burping anytime I eat, drink. I will burp. Not really that much into farts. Sometimes I'll get a little farty, but most of the time it's just burps. Smells still get to me. My husband and I went to a Mexican meat market, and I almost threw up on the floor, so I started carrying puke bags with me just in case the smell hits me just right. But mainly the burping has been the thing. I have not had any strange cravings. In fact, for me, it's very strange not to eat weird things. One of my favorite, like, snacky treats, and it sounds gross, is carrots and mint ice cream. I tried it when I was pregnant with my son, and that was 25 years ago, and I still eat it. Have I ate it this pregnancy? No. Because I haven't ate anything chocolatey. There's been no chocolate this pregnancy. Nothing with caffeine this pregnancy. Just healthy things for the bean to eat. Sometimes I eat SpaghettiOs, though, because apparently she really likes SpaghettiOs. But besides that, and having bruising, and bruising real easy, no, not really. Just burping. And I apologize to my family every single time, even though nobody ever really notices my burping. I apologize every single time I burp, and it's pretty funny. So that is the entire catch-up. As soon as I get the results back from my glucose, I will do a short or just a really quick update to let you guys know if I have to go back for more glucose testing. But if you guys like what you're seeing, and if you have any other questions about weird things I do or anything else, or the amount of tired I get and everything, because that's the astounding thing, is I will be fine, and all of a sudden I am sleepy and I want a nap. And you guys can always join me on my Twitch channel and ask me any questions in my Twitch, which is the same name, so it makes it super easy. Thank you for coming. Please like and subscribe and help the channel grow. That way we can do more fun stuff, because we will be doing this again in about a year, and we'll do a whole update thing and probably be better at it this time, the next time. Thank you all for coming, and toodles!